get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk.
Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how my budget turned out, as well as start over with this group play. If you are interested in seeing this video, girl, stick around and keep on watching. All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So in today's video, I am going to be going over my budget, showing you how the budget turned out, some actual factuals, girl. And as you can see in the intro, I had to pour me a little glass of wine because it's gonna be that type of thing. Oh, it's gonna be that type of budget, okay? No, actually, it turned out okay. It wasn't, you know, according to plan, but it wasn't that bad. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So we were working with the first week of May. So let's go ahead and jump into that budget so we can go over how it turned out. All right. Not really gonna be a long video, so let's go ahead and jump into it. If you have not watched the budget video from the beginning of the week showing you how I was going to plan on allocating my funds, girl, go back and watch it, okay? But this is the actual factuals, okay? So we get to look and see how things turned out. So I was budgeting for $1,900 and then extra income $1,060. Girl, so we were going to be working with $2,960. We actually came in at $1,911.58 was the paycheck amount. Now extra income, I was only able to what was left that I could allocate was $961.73. So it wasn't the $1,060, but girl, nonetheless, we thankful, okay? Excuse the noise, somebody just passed. So we were working with $2873.31. All right, which was let's see, how much of a difference was that? So we said $29.60 minus $2873.31. So $86.69 is, girl, how we fell short. Now, remember, in my monthly for the first week, I already had it planned out what bills was going to be paid. Now, I did have money left over that was going to be going toward groceries and things of that nature. So that's where I ended up cutting my corners, and we'll jump into that. Infinity 240.52. I did talk about in my last video how the last week of April was going to be those bills was going to carry over to the first paycheck in May. And so that closed out that truck note. My truck note is due on the 30th. It was only what we had 30 or 31 days. Let me see. We had 30 days. So it was only 1 day late. Girl, it was within the grace period, so whatever. Progressive, it came in at, so remember I was saying that I had took off one of the vehicles off of my insurance, and I was kind of sure that it was going to make a difference a little bit with the remaining bill that was left in the policy, because it's time to renew at the end of this month. But I wasn't 100% sure. So I would have been paying $317.40, but I only had to do $268.07, so that saved me there. And then mortgage, that $700, we did that. Centerpoint was still $51.47, but because there is a fee to pay it online, it was $53.42. Fox Pest Control, that was still $50. Now, Lending Club is $118.34. It's an automatic draft, and what I do is it does not come out of the bill account. So, but I put it in the bill account if that money is, if that bill is not due within a day or two of me getting paid, I will move it to the bill account so that to make sure it doesn't get spent. And then right before it's time for that bill to automatically come out, I will move it back over. So that's that. Wi-Fi is $90.40. That was the same. And then I went on ahead and put $760 aside for May. So I did also talk about how this 700 was going to be the last time you see me put 700 aside for mortgage. I am now upping it to bumping it up to 760 because my mortgage went up. My for those of you that are new to my channel, I don't hide nothing, girl. And so the insurance, my homeowner's insurance went up, and so did my damn house note. So in order to be able to have the correct amount, because I break my mortgage up into 3 payments, and so in order for me to have the correct amount, I could no longer do 700, so I had to bump it up to 760. All right, so let's get into well, let me kind of go over, and then Capital One, that still was $100, Firestone was $41, and then Care Credit, you know, that's how we're doing the debt snowball method. And so what we are allocating toward Care Credit is $170.20. Which reminds me, I did want to mention that with Care Credit, let's see, the balance is $450.13. So y'all, we're bringing it on down. We're bringing it on down. So we'll be done with that, and we'll be moving to the next one. But we getting it down. All right. So how the budget turned out as far as my funds. So what I ended up doing was, of course, everything that you see in green came out of the paycheck amount, and everything that you see in pink came out of the extra income. Another side note, those of you that are new to my channel, because I do have some new subscribers, thank you, yay, thank y'all. I am almost at 2,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. Okay, I cannot believe it. And I am planning a huge giveaway for when I hit 2,000 subscribers, so y'all stay tuned for that. But if you are new to my channel, anytime that I have a second income, I call it the highlight method, because I have these 2 incomes come out of 2 different accounts. I pull from each one of those accounts what I need and put it into my bill account. My bill account is only for bills. That is it. But my direct deposits and my business account and those things of that nature, they are different at different accounts, different banks. So I pull what I need, put it into the bill account, and then I pay my bills out of that bill account. So I kind of do a highlighting method to say, okay, what I'm going to pay out of this amount, what I'm going to pay out of this amount, and then that total, I bring it over as one total and just pay the bills out of that account, if that makes sense. So from out of the paycheck amount, we paid Progressive, which was $268.07. We did the $700 for the mortgage. We also are going to do the $118.34 for Lending Club out of the paycheck amount, and then the $760 for the next month's mortgage. So that totaled to $1846.41, and we were left with $65.17. All right. And then when I got over here, I was like, well, at first I was going to be, when I was doing the budget, I was going to be pulling it out of the paycheck amount. But if you notice, all of this is pink. I changed that. So remember, after the paycheck, we were left with $65.17. All right. So out of the extra income, we paid Infinity $240.52, Centerpoint $53.42, Fox Pest Control $50, AT&T, that's my Wi-Fi, $90.40. So that totaled to $434.34. And then we were left with $527.39. Okay. And then I went from here to here. So all of this stayed the same. $100 toward Capital One, $41 to Firestone, and then $170.20 toward Care Credit. This totaled to $311.20 from that $527.39 that left me with $216.19. Okay, so then I got down to my groceries. Now, originally, I wanted to put $200 to the side for groceries. But I was like looking at the numbers and I was like, that's not gonna work. So what I did was I went into the kitchen, saw what I had, and I was like, I'm gonna do a meal plan. That's my go-to whenever I'm, money tight. So I'm gonna do a meal plan around what I already have. So I did have 2 bags of chicken breasts, and then I had 2 bags of chicken breasts, and then I had what else did I have? Okay, I had 2 bags of chicken breasts. I had a pack of like a bag of Angus burger patties that I had gotten from Sam's. And then I also had some hot dogs that I got from Sam's that I had in the freezer. And so I was like, okay, so I'm going to make some hamburgers and I'm just going to get something to go with it, like some fries or something like that. And then the chicken breasts, one of the bags of chicken breasts that I had, I was like, okay, I'm going to make some chicken pasta. And then the other ones, I could probably just kind of put them in the oven and season them real good and then make like some type of rice or something on the side. And then we could do a pantry day. That's what I call when girl, you can get in there and find you something to eat. That's a pantry day. A hot dog. Get your hot dog or go make you a sandwich, okay? So I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. So I took this and I said, okay, I'm just gonna put $130, okay? And then eat out, I bumped that down to $10. And that's just for like, I don't normally leave for lunch because I work from home. I don't normally leave for lunch because my lunch is only 30 minutes. But sometimes I might just run around the corner or something and get something. But so I bumped it down to $10, and then household, that's $15. And I forgot, this is another reason why I had bumped the groceries down, because when I was doing my budget, girl, I went back and look, I said, girl, I ain't put nothing to the side for the gas. What I'm gonna do for gas? So I put my usual $30. So that was another reason why I pulled from the groceries and was like, you know what, we're gonna make do with what we got. So this totaled to $185. So the $219 minus $185 left me with $31.19. And my buffer pretty much is that $31.19 plus the $65.17 that was left over from my paycheck amount. That was $96.36, and that is what I decided to kind of just leave in there just in case something. So yeah, that's how my budget went. So as far as cash to withdraw, I only withdrew the $185, which was $130 for groceries, gas, household, and eating out. So how is it going so far? Girl, we had money left over from groceries after we went to the grocery store and got just a few things to go with what I already had. But then I ended up going back. So groceries is gone. Gas is gone. I put the whole 30 in there. Household, I think I had like $5 left in there. Eating out is still in there, because I ain't gonna eat out nowhere. So that's how that went, y'all. So that's the budget. That's it. So yeah, that's how it went for this week. So next week we will be doing the second paycheck of the month, but there will not be an extra income. And we already have that accounted for. So we already know what we're going to be budgeting for. So that's how that goes. All right, y'all. So this part of the video is my group play. So y'all know that the game that I was doing with a few other ladies on YouTube called April Showers Bring Me Flowers. Now, girl, we was done with the damn challenge, and I was so glad because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of them glitter eggs. Okay, but I kept getting notifications on my phone from Instagram, and I really don't be on Instagram like that, y'all. So I went to click on it. Girl, it's a whole dialogue I done missed. Girl, they doing a round 2. Why? Because Cassie J cannot take an ass whooping. She can't take an ass whooping, y'all. She don't know how to take an ass whooping. So here we go, round 2. I done threw the eggs away. So I had to go back, reprint the numbers. But we ain't got no eggs, y'all. We got us a little box. And we gonna shake this box and we gonna pull what we need to pull up out of there. Okay, so we are starting the April Showers Bring May Flowers. Let's hope May brings some flowers for us. Group play, okay? And this is with Make Money, Save Money, Lady Luck Saves, myself, Beautiful Budgets, I am Cassie J Budgets and Vlogs, Dreamy Budgets, Jeanette's Journey, and Kim at Beijing Girl Budgets. So last time, y'all, I saved $46. This time we're gonna see what I saved. So here is the list. They done changed it up a little bit, mix the names up and stuff. Girl, let me take a sip of my little wine. All right, so this is week 1, and I have Beijing Girl Budgets. So that is who I am going to be rolling for today. Now, y'all know how my rolls be. I don't know what was going on the last 2 weeks, girl, them ones. But let's just hope for the best, okay? Now, who got me this week? This is week 1. So Jeanette's Journey got me. Y'all, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to go, because she going to do it on her live. And by the time this video up, the live probably be over. But I still need y'all to go over there on Jeanette's Journey's page on that live, and I need y'all to go in the comments, and I need y'all to post a bull emoji, because I'm a bull, okay? I need y'all, I need my crew, I need y'all to go over there to Jeanette's Journey, y'all, okay? Because them Panthers from Kim, baby, they was trolling my conversation. Round 2, I need y'all to go over there to Jeanette's Journey and put some bulls in the comments, okay? Put some bulls in the comments. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into it. So we are rolling for Beijing Girl Budgets. Let's see what my girl got today. All right, so I'm gonna roll. Y'all know how my rolls be. Girl, my rolls don't be worth a damn. All right, here we go. Okay, 4. So I'm gonna shake this up. All right, so we got 4. So I'm just gonna pick 1, 2. I got 2 of them. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's see what this is. All right, Kim. The suspense. I'm gonna draw my lines later. Okay, so we're doing Kim. So this is week 1. Okay, let's see. Let me get my calculator. All right, so we have 3. We have a 1. We have a 3. And we have a 2. So 9. So that's 5, 6, 9. So you got 9, my girl. All right, y'all. That's it for this video. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you could be notified each and every time your girl upload. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Okay, my girls. Bye.